Hey team, welcome back to my channel. If you are indeed new and not just a routine team member, my name's Hayden. Welcome to the team. I am a group exercise instructor and I'm being interrupted by Honey, my cat. You. I actively teach body step, body attack, body pump, and grit, all of which are Les Mills programs. I used to teach boxing, cycle, freestyle stretch, like similar to Pilates and yoga fusion, roller flex, kettle works, suspension, circuit. What? You look so disgruntled. As I was saying, what makes me a group exercise guru? I've been doing it for a very long time. I've been teaching and in the industry for well over a decade. I have experience in multiple programs, multiple formats, both pre-choreographed and freestyle. Also oversee the group fitness department across 3 major aquatic centres here in Melbourne. Without further ado, let us get into what we are doing today. It is well and truly overdue, I am very aware, but I'm finally breaking down Body Attack. Rather than doing what I've done in previous ones, and that's film a class, I thought it'd be easier if I just took you through the major movements that you will find in a Body Attack class. Doesn't matter what format it is, be it 30-minute, 45 or 55, be it old or new. Let us begin.
Body Attack was born from the height of the 80s aerobics craze, things like Reebok Step, Jazzogenics, etc. It is a sports-inspired aerobic program, and it is, quote unquote, the hardest Les Mills program. Definitely the highest impact-wise. It's also the very first Les Mills program I trained in all those years ago. No matter what program that you attend or what program, be it Les Mills or otherwise, there will always be a warm-up component. Movements designed to get the muscles firing and the joints moving, usually the same sort of movements or watered down, very low impact movements that you'll find later on. Here I'm doing a step touch, shifting your weight right to left or left to right, whichever you see it. A bounce. Making sure, as I said in the intro, Body Attack is a very high impact. Make sure you pop your heel and also make sure you ground the heel back down. So we don't want to stay on our toes. Jogging on the spot. Do a side profile here. Heels to the bum. Try and make sure that you get the heels to the bum. Always options. Low impact is a march on the spot, lifting the knees up. I'm saying come forward, which takes us into our first combo. You jog forward, you bounce on the spot. Same rules apply. I've gone over a lot of these moves in body step, obviously minus the step. Jogging and bouncing again, right to left or left to right. Step touch, bicep swing. It's a little wider than usual. Doesn't matter what actual release that you're doing. A lot of this is going to be applicable because they don't actually use a whole bunch of new moves. You can see me doing a rope pull as I'm doing a step touch. So this is just going to be a bunch of the most common moves and how to execute them safely and correctly. Telling you to step wide. Where we squat, we move across. This is from release 100, half deadlift. In every warm-up, there will be a part where we go down into a tricep and chest warm-up. Jumping in, knees and toes are wide. Checking it out, new haircut. Looking fleek. You can see it's getting a little bigger now. More energy is being expended. Telling you to come forward. Round 2 of that combo, bounce on the spot. Marching options, always marching options. Wide march instead of a bounce. Step touch again. I think this is coming up for the last round. That's a very long step touch. Reach and pull. We're coming up to track 2. So track 2 is mixed impact, where you, just like the name implies, you mix up your impact. That's a very weak step touch. Ah, yeah, that's right. I decided to throw this in. The 8 tap repeater or 8 knee repeater. It's in a lot of the older releases of Body Attack. You don't see it these days. That's good hip mobility. Squatting. Similar to body pump, similar to body step. Same rules apply. Knees and toes are out, chest is up. Track 2, like I was saying, mixed impact. We have a step curl, which is a bigger version of the step touch, making sure that you bring your heels to your bum. Your knees and toes are pointed out to the sides. We bring in a bicep swing, similar to the step touch in the warm-up, or the old version is a cross pull, you just saw me do. This becomes a gallop. I'll show you options. So there's the 2-step gallop. As I was doing this, I realized I didn't have a whole bunch of room, so I had to make it a little bit smaller. There's a low version. Step together, step and lift, step together, step and lift. I'll show you side profile. Also a good demo of the L step. In older releases, there was an L step. Track 2 usually also features a 3-step hop or 3-step run. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on the third. Low version here. We have a straddle or a leap across with a tiny little hop in between. You're just shifting right to left, ski jump and a pause. This is again from 100, release 100. I think track 3 is coming up now. So track 3 is our aerobic track, doing a shuffle. Track 3 can usually showcase quite a few different varieties. Like sometimes they'll bring in things from track 8. You can see me doing a punch with a shuffle here. Like you'll do a knee lift, you'll do Supermans, you could do a square pattern where you knee across. Single knee is right here, bringing your knee to your hip, punching directly in front, side profile. See how my heel is lightly tapping? There's low version. Again, please make sure you don't spend the entire class on your toes. Your calves will die. 2 punches to the roof, 2 knees, low version. Shuffle. Keep in mind as I'm doing this, it's 36 bloody degrees outside. Instead of a shuffle, you can march on the spot, pumping the arms, telling you we're coming forward. 4 to the front, 4 jack downs. Couldn't speak then. Low version, march, or a tap down. Jack. Like a step curl, knees and toes are out to the side. Combination, 2 jumps forward, 2 jacks. Knees together, feet together when you do any sort of jump forward. Back to the knee lift. Track 3 can also feature a swing back. A drop squat, knees and toes out, reaching up. I'll show you the low version here. Step together, step together. Track 4 is coming up, our first peak. That's right. The older releases has this, the step behind and the punch up, as well as the double salute. There it is. Boy Scout, Girl Scout, whatever you want to call it. As I was saying, track 4 is your first major peak. It's got quite a bit of impact. Varying releases have different sort of moves. More of the later ones features a lot of burpees. This one that I'm currently doing is an older release. I can't remember what release it's from, but it was a squat pattern, which then has a burpee in it, run forward, which becomes a high knee and a sprint. But track 4 is all about getting the heart rate up and keeping it up. As you can see, high knee run, lean back, sprint on the spot. See how my knees in the high knee come up to hip? We don't want them half-assed or weak. There's our first lot of low impact lunges, high impact. It's not as low as what you would find in body pump. Low impact again, side profile. I think I'm going to do the burpee here. There we go. Jump the feet out, jump the feet wide. Brace out, in, and stand. Low version, we can walk. Anytime a burpee is featured, you can walk it out. Look at my little bobble of my hair. Squat. Nice posture. Palms to the floor. I'm doing a slow walk burpee. This is a track 5. Track 5 is the first strength and conditioning. This current one I'm doing now is from release 74. The format has completely changed since then. So instead of standard push-ups, you're doing legs and chest together. 2 variations of a push-up. Palms in lines with the shoulders, but outside shoulders. 3 variations. Jumping in, standing up. I missed track 6 because it's running. Track 7, we have our sports agility. Track 7 will feature, well, in the latest ones, track 4 now features the split the room, but track 7 traditionally had the one where you split the room. 2 teams, team A, team B. Track 7 can range in movements from anywhere between the 2 jumps that you're seeing me do, a bounce across, a bounce forward, a square pattern, sprints, ladder runs. You can see me doing a snowboard here. Snowboard's quite prevalent in track 7. Use a lot of sports movements, faster version, or non-jumpers, pulse on the spot, run forward, ski pole, feet together, shifting side to side, double punch, run back, march version, ladder run. Ladder run is very, very popular for track 7. It's all about agility, speed. You can see me doing the Superman here. It's because I forgot it in track 3. It usually features track 3, sometimes track 8. Track 8 is here. Track 8 is our fun track. It's active recovery. It's a lot of kicking. Track 8 usually also features the arm lines. You can see my elbows are up, shoulder height. Itchy. Side flicks. Heel to bum. Arm line, as I was telling you. It's not always in track 8, but most prevalent it is in track 8. Because it's all about the feel good. Side profile of the side flick. See how close my heel's getting to my bum. Low version, side tap. Double punch forward. Side flick for 4. And double punch back. Low version, march and tap. You'll see a lot of forwards and back or side to side in the diagonal. In the track 8 with the kicks, you can see the kick to hip height. The foot comes almost up, or the toe, sorry, to your hip height. Double reach. It's always 4, 8, or 16 for the kick. Low version is here. Tap down, tap down. Utilize your low versions, guys. Track 8 is going to get you prepared for track 9, which is the crazy one. You can see me doing a knee pull here. Take as much rest as you need. If that means you got to walk off and grab an extra long drink, do it. Low version in the knee pull. Track 8 usually finishes with single kicks on the spot. Track 9. Track 9 is the power track. Traditionally, you will have a square pattern across or out to the corners. You can see me doing a knee to the side with a punch up. Low version is here. You can stay on the spot or step it across. This is my demo of the square, the 4 sides. Jacking back, tuck jump. Low version, non-tuckers. Drop squat again. Air jack. Air jack, they don't usually do it in the current releases. Maybe it'll come back. Track 9 can also feature a lot of agility like track 7. Burpee tuck jump.
As always, team, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop me a like and a comment. If there's anything that you want me to cover or anything you want to see, let me know. In the next vlog, I'm going to take you into a live class. So you can actually hear how I instruct. Have a good one.